Hello, beautiful world. I'm going to take you back to when I was 3 years old. And the reason this is significant for me is because my memory from 0 to 10 has always been very vague. Coming back though, that's good. My mom took me to this preschool. It was called Peter Pan Play School. And I remember this gal, it was time to go outside and play, and she took me out to the sandbox, and there was a little girl playing in the sandbox. And I'm about 3 years old, three, maybe four. And she says, Mary, meet Mary. I'm like, wow, think, wow, okay, cool. So I get in the sandbox, and she's eating sand. And then I start talking to her. Then she reaches up and she starts to, feel my face. And I'm like, huh? And I asked the lady that was there, why is she eating sand? Why is she touching my face? And she told me, well, she's blind. She can't see. And the way that she sees is through her hands and she tastes things. And that moment, I felt this empathy for her. And at the same time, I felt gratitude, grateful that I had my vision. And I remember, she was very special. She was a very special little girl. And then, there's more things throughout childhood that I remember of gratitude. There's this young boy in 5th grade. He was in a wheelchair. His name was Michael. And he had muscular dystrophy. And I remember asking him, why are you in a wheelchair? And he told me, and what was really amazing to me was he told me he knew he was going to die. They didn't have long to live. And once again, I experienced the empathy for him, and at the same time, the gratitude for my life. I was very grateful. That I had 2 legs. I could walk. Well, it didn't end there. I also remember about 6th grade going to some event. I don't even recall the event, what exactly it was, but there was all kinds of us kids out on a football field. There was a kid there, and I don't even remember his name, but he didn't have an arm. He had no arm. And I remember feeling empathy again and gratitude. And thinking about, what these people go through. And how these people have not let that be an excuse to not live life, even at that young age. Oh, and then there was another one in 7th grade, Carolyn. She had cancer. She was going through radiation treatment. I had no hair. I remember walking home with her, and I have long hair. And she was telling me how much she liked my hair, and she pulled off her wig and showed me that it was a wig and everything. And once again, gratitude and empathy. But my point is, in this life, as we get older, we tend to forget about those things. And I'm sure if you go back in your childhood, you can think about things like that. And you can think about reasons to be grateful for your life. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for your body. gratitude, when you are feeling stuck in life, you know, the expression of gratitude can pull you out of it, you know. So gratitude, it just means being thankful and counting your blessings, you know, noticing simple pleasures and acknowledging everything that you receive. You know, learning to live your life as if everything were a miracle. And really, truly, everything really is a miracle. I mean, your life is a miracle. Have you ever watched, I mean, how you're created in your mother's womb? I mean, oh my God. Um, you know, when you're expressing gratitude, it shifts your focus from whatever your life is lacking to the abundance that is already there and present, you know. And when you shift that focus, I mean, it's going to bring more your way. You know, it's the practice of gratitude can drastically improve your life. Um, it can strengthen relationships. It can improve your health. It can reduce stress. You know, if you know, sometimes it's really hard to find the things that are good in life when you're surrounded by negativity. You know, especially if you work out in the public. You know, being in like the, you know, a service industry of any type. I mean, you get bombarded with, you know, customer complaints, you know, servicing people, you know, that have, you know, negative attitudes or whatever. And sometimes that can just kind of affect you without you even knowing it. And it's really important to be, you know, self-aware, you know, of when that happens. And I'm personally guilty of experiencing this. You know, I remember a time in my life when you know, I just felt, you know, like I was just, you know, just surrounded, you know, just encased in negativity. And gratitude, you know, looking back and thinking about all the things that, you know, I've had to be thankful for has been part of my personal development journey. So when you're feeling stuck, you gotta put to the forefront of your mind, one of the first things you can do is be grateful that that's not you, that you're not that person that's being negative. First of all, just be grateful that you're not them. You know, but at the same time, you know, have a little empathy for them. You know, hey, you know, but don't get sucked into their drama and stuff. Start looking at, you know, hey, you got clothes, be grateful for those. You know, be grateful for the shoes on your feet. You know, if you got a car, be grateful you got a car. You know, if you have someplace warm to sleep, be grateful for that. You know, if you have friends, be grateful for it. There's a lot of people that don't have friends. If you know, I mean, there's a billion, jillion different things, you know. Be grateful if you've got sun that day, you know. Be grateful if you have a dog or a cat that loves you, you know what I mean? Or if you see a pretty flower, or if somebody gives you a smile, be grateful for that smile. I mean, there's, you know, the warmth of a smile from another human being is just like, I mean, it can just shift a person's whole day. You know, just to have somebody give them a kind, big smile and a hi, how you doing today? Or just even just a smile. You know. So that's my big thing for today's video. I think I mentioned gratitude yesterday or the day before or something, but you know, I've discovered it really is very important to be grateful. So many people are not grateful, and hey, we've all been there. There's been times in, you know, my life that I've forgotten to be grateful, but I'm grateful you're here listening to this. So, till tomorrow, we're on a video challenge. Thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Have a really great night.